YouTube? Dark Styles video here, coming at you. Hold on one second, I need to get rid of something here. Okay, how to do that. So, coming at you with a fairly serious video while I'm playing Hawken. Cause it's been all over the news lately. Yes, Pokemon Go is an awesome thing. It's an awesome game. I played it a lot. People have a lot of fun with it. It brings people together. People have fun with it. But then you get people that do stupid things that just brings a whole dark side to it. Like the 4 people that robbed other people using Pokemon Go. Somebody finding a dead body. Somebody pretending they found, like, they saw a murder take place. But I'm not gonna get into that one. But then I came across a story of a woman whose daughter was walking on a crosswalk when she shouldn't have, and she got hit by a car. Is that a tragic thing? Yes. Am I glad that she lived? Yes. But they started blaming Pokemon Go, as if Pokemon Go forced her to walk across when she shouldn't have, and forced the car to hit her and almost kill her, and saying it was Pokemon Go's fault. It just reminds me all the stories I've heard of so many parents blaming games for the stupid shit that their kids do, blaming kids for violence, or not kids, blaming video games for violence, and oh, I just died. Blaming movies for violence with their kids. It's just so stupid. So I decided I'm gonna make a video of it to somewhat make my voice heard, and hopefully this gets shared. I know I'm a small channel, so I can't really hope for much, but hopefully this gets shared and people start listening, because this needs to stop. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing it. Now, in my own personal experience, I have been around horror games, horror movies, my whole life. One of my earliest, my earliest game was Jars of Vaders, but yeah. One of my earliest movies I remember seeing was, I think the earliest movie that I can clearly remember seeing was the first Total Recall movie. And Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I remember watching that when I was a kid. That definitely got me scared to ever go to sleep. But no, I've been around watching horror movies my entire life, playing violent games my whole life. Hell, my channel started with nothing but violent games when it comes to, zombie games. It all started with that. And I'm still a perfectly fine, member of society. Well, somewhat fine member of society. I like to think of a fine member. But, oh wow, that's new. But, honestly, I don't understand how some parents think that all violent video games and violent movies negatively affect people in the way that they think they do. I know tons of people that surround themselves with violent games, violent movies, and they are 100% fine. And you want to know what the difference is between us and the people that go completely crazy and nuts? It's the fact that we had parents that were actual parents. We had parents that taught us, okay, this is fiction, this is the world of fiction. If you do this in the real world, there's consequences. Consequences you're not gonna like, with jail and death penalty, things like that. So yeah. We had parents that taught us that. Now, see, some of these parents, they don't do that. They just let their kids do whatever they want, and when something bad happens to their kids, or their kids does something bad to somebody else, they're easy trying to blame someone else because they're too afraid to take the blame. because they were too negligent to teach their kid right from wrong. Like, for example, Columbine. The first thing people wanted to do was try to blame the Matrix for the scene where they had all those guns. They wanted to try to blame them for it, which was absolutely ridiculous and retarded. And they also wanted to blame Marilyn Manson. Well, I just loved where they interviewed Marilyn Manson about it, and he completely schooled everybody. So, it's just so mind-boggling to me. It really is. Now, I'm going to get into a few points as to why I think this is utterly retarded and stupid and what parents should really do. Now, I'm not a parent, so I'm not going to actually say, oh, parents, this is what you need to do to raise a good kid. I'm not a parent, so I can't accurately say that. What I can do is give my 2 thoughts, my 2 cents on it, and say, 1, be a parent to your kids. Listen to them, you know? Actually take the time to listen to your kids. Know what they're doing. And, you know, actually be there to teach them some shit. Because if you're just gonna let video games and movies teach them, what else are you gonna expect to happen? They're gonna do what they idolize. When it comes to, this happened once before when I saw an article about school violence, and I actually wrote a paper once about school violence. How people need to stop blaming video games for school violence and movies. Wait, how come I'm actually talking in the game? It's supposed to be a live stream. I thought I ended the talking in game. Let me go ahead and see if I can stop that. Everyone's hearing my random ass banter and shit. Okay, so... Alright, people in stream, if you could tell me how I can stop that in Hawken, I would appreciate that shit. If not, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. So... what was I talking about? Oh, yes. School violence and parents blaming video games. I've had my shit run-in with bullies in school before. A lot, actually, in my school. Even though my school was a small private Christian school, I still ran into bullies all the damn time. And here's one thing that I encourage every parent or teacher, educator, anybody that stumbles upon this YouTube video or comes onto this live stream. Don't blame or punish the person that's fighting back against the bully to defend themselves as bad as you're punishing the bully. Because you have no idea what kind of mental scarring that can do to anybody. Because that happened to me on the daily, with me pretty much defending myself against the bully I had in school. Always being punished just as much as that bully. All it was doing was making everything worse for me. Now, did that help solve the bully issue? No, it made it all worse. Was I being listened to? No, it was making everything worse. It got to the point where I was seriously considering some very, very bad things, which I will not talk about in this video for obvious reasons, even though no, I did not do them, but no, I will not talk about that. At the same time, I've come across other people that have also been through the same similar things, and they actually have done the things that I at first thought about but didn't do, but they actually did it, and there were some harsh consequences to it too. And honestly, do I blame the educators on that completely? No, I blame them a good 50%, obviously, but most of it on the bully and the bully's parents. Why not video games or movies, Dark Souls? Why aren't you blaming them? I mean, they show a lot of graphic things that can be very influential to a teenager's mind. Yes, they can be influential to a teenager's mind or to anybody's mind. I'm not saying they can never influence anybody in doing anything. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is this. They can only influence somebody's mind if they don't have any kind of background or standing to keep it from influencing them. Meaning, if they don't have a parent that's going to teach them, hey, you do that shit and some bad shit's gonna happen to you and you're not gonna like it. You know, this is fictional. This is the main thing I'm trying to get across in this video. I'm sick and tired of parents always blaming the gaming industry or blaming the movie industry. It's not their fault. It's your fault for not being a parent to your damn kid. Now, like I said, I'm lucky enough to have the background of knowing, hey, this is not real. Like this game, for example. I know there's not a giant ass mech that I can just go into, just go completely crazy and blow up things and not have consequence of actually killing somebody or getting my ass killed. Why do I know that? Because one, I'm not fucking stupid. Two, well, I was stupid for just charging it like that. But two, I have the background of knowing, hey, this isn't real. Now I know people like to cosplay and pretend like some things are real in the real world. That's all fine, well and good. At the same time, they are pretending. They know that this shit can't happen. They know that Naruto's not real. I hope they know Naruto's not real. If they do think that, they have some deep-seated issues. At the same time, it's just so tired of hearing this garbage all the time. Oh, it's Pokemon's fault. They know they shouldn't have done this. They know that, you know, they shouldn't have made this game which made my child go across the street. No, you dumb, ignorant moron. You should have taught your kid to look both ways before it crosses the street. You should have taught your kid to realize, hey, this is not real. I need to calm down. Same thing with bullies. You should tell them, hey, you know, being a little tough guy in a movie may seem kind of cool, but it's not. You're being an ass. You need to stop, or I'm gonna beat the living hell out of you. Or somebody else is gonna beat the living hell out of you. You're not gonna like it. It's things like that that needs to be done. Because if I keep hearing any more about, oh, the school shooting happened, we need to blame this thing or this movie, or oh my gosh, we heard this guy like playing this game a whole lot, let's blame the game. The game obviously forces this person to pick up a gun and start killing people. No, you ignorant jackass. It wasn't the game's fault. It was the parent that didn't know how to fucking parent their kid and teach them, hey, that's not a good idea. Maybe you shouldn't grab this firearm and try to point it at someone and pull the trigger. Maybe something very bad is going to happen. I mean, give me a break, dude. Some people are just so ignorantly dumb. It honestly makes me have, like, honestly, it makes me lose more and more faith in humanity. It really does. Because I hear this on the daily. I hear this. So, all I want is for parents to take this, or any kind of educator to take this and realize, yeah, I may be a young person. Yeah, I probably don't know, well, I know I don't know everything. But yeah, I know that you're probably going to say, oh, he doesn't know anything what he's talking about. He's not a parent. He has no room to talk about any of this. I may not have much room to talk about it, but I can't say this. From a young person's point of view, you're being fucking stupid. And it needs to stop, because in this world, you need to stop blaming everybody but yourself. It's your fault your kids did the stupid shit that they did. It's no one else's fault, it's yours. And I honestly, I don't know what else to say without sounding like a broken fucking record. I really don't. Oh my god. Literally, this whole ordeal is literally driving me insane. I can't take it. I really can't. My faith in humanity is literally at a 2% right now. I'm at the point where if aliens came down today, I will help them take over the planet. I will be right down there with them, holding a green gun and start shooting like random people in the goo. I don't care. I really don't. I give up. I give up. I really do. Oh god. I don't even know if I can make this video without going completely insane. I really don't. I think this whole topic is breaking me. I really do think this whole topic is breaking me right now. Now, movies. I'm gonna stop about the gaming part and talk about the movies. Again, I watched a ton of horror movies back in the day. I still do now. I think they're fun. I think they're pretty cool. Nothing wrong with a little horror movie every now and then. Now, should kids be allowed to watch horror movies? With their kids, maybe. I mean, with the kids, with their parents. Please, God, don't let kids watch anything with their kids. Kids now should be having kids. We'll move on to that later. With their parents, yeah, why not? You want to do a little horror movie with your parents? And, you know, get a little scared, whatever. Nice fun all around. Now, people saying that, oh, if they watch this horror movie, it's gonna cause them to be a terror to society or a bully. No. Learn how to fucking spank your kid. It's not gonna turn into a fucking bully, you idiot. What else? Oh yeah. See, Nightmare on Elm Street. Awesome movie. Horror movie. Watched it. I had never killed anybody. Gremlins. Yes, I count Gremlins as a horror movie. Those little shits horrify the hell out of me, and I blame my cousins for torturing with me for all my life. Did they turn me into a horror killing person? No. It made me afraid of everything tiny and cuddly though. No. Just no. Just no. Anyways. Moving on from that little fear I still have. Me and all my friends have seen all these things, and it hasn't turned us into homicidal maniacs. So that should tell people that horror movies aren't going to turn people into homicidal killers. There's no found science, no found undeniable physical proof that show that games and horror movies can actually turn people into homicidal maniacs and killers. Yet everyone keeps saying, oh, there's this science, there's this proof. There isn't. And shit needs to stop. Because it's completely stupid. Completely stupid. So I think with that, I'm gonna end the video. All I'm gonna say is this. Parents, if you want your kids to not become what you think video games will make them, fucking talk to them. Spend some time with your kids. Stop being idiots. And educators, if you want to, you know, stop the school violences and school shootings and all that, maybe you should listen to the quiet kid in the back of the class who's getting bullied constantly. Listen to what's going on, and if they ever fight back against their bully, don't be a fucking idiot and try to punish the person defending themselves just as bad as you did the bully, like what happened to not only me, to plenty of my friends who want to fight back against their bullies. It's not a crime to defend yourself, so why are you punishing somebody to defend yourself against a bully? All you are is making the problem worse, not better. And yes, I know, I'm probably going to get a few people from my schools and a few teachers and possibly my old principal from my old school is going to disagree with everything I said. And to that I say, maybe if you actually listened to some of us that were bullied, maybe some of us who, and I know the names of the rest of them who did it, maybe we wouldn't have told a good, 20 people that we knew not to bring their kids to your school. And maybe I wouldn't have told my cousin not to bring my, not my kid, good lord, I don't have a kid, not to bring her kid to that school for that very reason. Why did I keep hitting that button on accident? Damn it. So yeah. Moral of the story. Talk to kids. don't blame video games for you being a fucking idiot. And life will be awesome. Okay? Okay. I feel like we had a good talk. So, yeah, I don't really like making serious videos like this where I rant, but I feel like I really needed to let that off my chest and rant. And I felt like there was no better way than ranting up on some YouTube video. So, till next time, guys, hopefully my next video and live stream will be less rant filled and annoying and less of me almost losing my mind. My next video will definitely be me playing more Hawken because I do really like this game and I really want to get better at it. So my next video will definitely be some more Hawken, and I will definitely do some more streaming and playthrough of Star Ocean because I need to do that really bad while I'm also getting killed really bad. Good God, I suck at this game. So until next time, guys, this is Dark Styles video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like, hit that favorite. Want to see some more coming from me, and also want to see what I'm going to be doing at the sci-fi convention coming up at the end of the month, hit that subscribe button. So, till the next video, I'm signing out.